at the metrics. And hopefully, I have a premium account, so I'm hoping that those of you who don't have premium accounts are able to access the same information. But this icon right here, if you will, is just my watch list. So, but you can select the chart screen and just type in any ticker. And just start typing a ticker. Unfortunately, what I'm using to record is slowing my computer down. But if you start typing in a ticker, it'll give you a list of tickers. You can click on whatever one you want to look at. But for the purpose of this video, I do want to look at STLA because I haven't looked at them in a long time. So I'm just going to hit escape to get out of this screen and bring us back to STLA. I'm sorry, SSTI. Look at STLA too. So from your watch list, you've got SSTI on the screen. You want to drag this section up. And in here, which is this, all of the details for SSTI, you can see a company description. You can add notes about it. You can see the prices, the days range, 52-week range, so forth and so on. Their 4 or 5 prior earnings, which is good. And then you can see graphs of each of the financial statements. But what I want you to do is click on more financials. And I know I talked about using bar chart to find the financial statements. We talked about Yahoo Finance, but right now, this is what I'm rocking with in terms of looking at the financial statements. So you can see, you can either see an overview screen, which gives you all of those graphs on one screen. You want to select annual, but I'm going to go to the income statement because one of the first things, and I'm 95% certain that ShotSpotter does not pay a dividend. But the first thing that I want to look at is the income statements. So I'm just going to minimize these different sections. And I want to take a look at their gross profit and their revenue. And if you remember from the class, you just basically looking to make sure that this is going up. And if for some reason it didn't go up from one year to the next, you just want to do some research and see if there's a good reason or a valid reason why it didn't go up. But we went from 12.3 to 19.7 to 24.1 to 27.2 to 32.54 million. So that's good. And then you can kind of check through these other areas. But let's scroll down to the very bottom and see. I can't see it because there's something from what I'm using to record. But I just like to check to make sure that all of these things are moving in the right direction. So for instance, you might want to see if as they're growing in a company, their revenue is going up, but are their expenses going down? Because that's another good sign that they're kind of getting things under control and managing their business better. So then you go to the balance sheet and you can really quickly look for what it is that we know to look for on the balance sheet. Another thing that we know is important is cash flow. So you want to go over here and see if they have money, and we may not be able to see. It looks like it's declining for whatever reason. Let's see, we went from negative 3 million to negative 9 million up to 8.87 million, but then back down. I still think 1.98 million is a healthy free cash flow for a company that is kind of an emerging technology. So even though this has decreased significantly, I'm going to assume that they've been investing in something to build their technology and grow their business. So I'm not necessarily turned off by this. So y'all know I just did a post, or you may not know, but I just did a post about SSTI. I think it's in a good buy zone right now. I'm going to be a long-term investor in this company, but I also think that for those of you that are traders, this might be a good time to start looking at a trade entry on SSTI. But again, the purpose of this video was for us to go over why I like TradingView as my resource for looking at the financial statements. But I'll just show you a little bit more. They also have a more technicals link here that allows you to look at what analysts are saying about the company. So right now, they tend to agree with me astoundingly that this is a buy. So I think the last high was around $53. We're at $30 and some change right now. I think that once it starts moving again, as more local governments start to adopt this technology, eventually, sooner than later, maybe within this next bull cycle, we will take out that high of $53. So this will be one that I will put in an M1 pie and start loading up fractional shares with like a 5 to 10 year time horizon. But that is pretty much going to end this quick video. Let me see if there's anything else over here worth showing you. So at the very bottom, you got the profile, which is just the company description. It lets you know what they do. I feel like that's important, especially when, like I said, you're investing in emerging technologies or new technologies. So that's all of the information that is provided in that tab on the right hand side of your TradingView plugin, or even if you're looking at this from a browser window. So that will conclude this video. Happy Easter to those who celebrate that, but if not, happy Sunday. The market opens tomorrow.